Hi, my name is Kim Adamoff, and I'm with Raleigh Inbound Marketing. Today I'm here talking to Dean Logan, founder and CEO of Foundation. Dean is going to be presenting at the Meetup session on July 14th. And to get more information about that session, you can go to meetup.com and search for Social Media Marketing Meetup. Dean, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your background?
Sure. Thanks, Kim, for having me on this video today. So I've been in marketing, advertising, graphic design for over 25 years. And in that time, I've been in some large advertising firms, some small design boutiques, and even some heavy direct mail database focused agencies. And I've worked with a lot of different consumer and B2B clients in that time.
Fascinating. Well, why don't you tell everybody why you picked this title?
Yeah, the title, It's Your Party, How to Keep Your Brand Real on Social Media. I thought I'd have a little fun with it. It's a light topic. It's not a real heavy topic. It's important to be sure. But the idea of party to me was that with social media, it's kind of like a all-out invite. You have a lot of different people coming together to whatever platform you have, but you really don't know who's going to show up or what's going to happen. You kind of have to be able to be quick on your feet and roll with the punches, so to speak. So that's what led me to that title.
Okay. Why is the idea of brand important in social media?
Well, the internet has become the great equalizer for businesses. What once used to be the landscape of TV commercials that cost into the hundreds, thousands, millions of dollars in branding and all that, now a business can go out there with a website and set up a few social media pages for pennies, next to nothing, and completely reach their audience and control their message to these channels. So branding there, for smaller companies especially, that's one of their main outlets. That's how they can compete with the big guys, so to speak. So that's why it's so critical to have a strong brand in your online presence.
Great. What kind of brands will you be showcasing during your presentation?
Well, I'm going to show a couple of examples of companies that are relatively new. These won't be huge behemoth companies. I mean, I could come in and say, oh, here's what Apple did, or oh, here's what Target did, with millions and millions of dollars and media dollars that, unless you're Apple or Nike, you don't have. So the companies I've chosen to focus on started from nothing as recently as 5 or 6 years ago, and pretty much built their reputations and their brands 99% online to the successes that they are today. And there'll be names that I think people will recognize.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. What can businesses do to help themselves, build a solid brand or develop a brand using social media?
Great question, and I'll cover a lot of points on that in my presentation. I guess some of the key things that businesses can do is, first, you've got to have a solid idea of who you are as an organization, what you want to stand for in the minds and the hearts of the audiences you're trying to reach, and what will your audience expect of you, which is a different way of looking at it. So companies need to be sure of who they are, number one, and then they need to give it the proper resources. All too often, organizations will start a social media initiative, and then what happens is what I call the January gym syndrome. And this is where things start out really good, and it's great. We've got our schedule, we're going, and then the weeks go by and the months go by, and before you know it, nothing is happening. So consistency, dedicated resources, and having a clear understanding of who your brand is and who you're trying to reach. Those would be the key points. And I'll cover some more of those as well in my presentation on July 14th. And if you can't make it, I sure hope you can, but it's summer, I get that, people are at the beach and things. You can contact me directly or Kim, and I can be reached at dean@foundationbranding at, no, I've got two of them, dean@foundationbranding.com. And if you want to learn more about me and what I'm doing, you can check me out on the web at foundationbranding.com.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody. And we look forward to seeing you on the 14th of July. Have a good week.